Hello to National Geographic. This is Kathy L. Murphy, and I am the Pulpwood Queen. I'm the founder and CEO of the International Pulpwood Queens and Timber Guys Book Club Reading Nation. We're an international book club that reads books from all around the world. We're in our 22nd year. I've started over 800 chapters here in the United States and have members and some chapters running in 21 foreign countries. Now, I just happened to go on to Karen Johar's Facebook page and saw that you were looking for people who you wanted their point of view to share pictures and videos. And it's the weirdest thing. I had just read his book, The Unsuitable Boy. I loved it so much, I wanted to make it a book club selection. I was thinking about getting a hold of him. And I had also just received my National Geographic, which I was fascinated with because I love cats. I love the big cats. And you had this wonderful story on India and going to see the tigers with this incredible map that I had been trying to plan out a trip to go to India. You see, I wrote a book. It was called The Pulpwood Queen's Tiara Wearing Book Sharing Guide to Life. And it was how, because I was such a shy, introverted child, that it was my teachers and my librarians who introduced me to reading. And it was my mother that introduced me to reading encyclopedias and stories from around the world and learning of other cultures. We had a college in my hometown of Eureka, Kansas, the Babson Institute, that would bring in young men from all over the country to get their 2-year business degrees. So the dorm was right across the street from me. So I've always had a fascination with learning about people from other countries. So when I saw this, I thought, I've got to send you a video because there's nobody that would be more perfect than me to show my view of India. In 2020, right after my big book club convention that I have every year, I discovered Bollywood films. And if it wasn't for this man, Shah Rukh Khan, and Karen Johar, I would not be here talking to you today. But I went down that rabbit hole and I started watching Bollywood films. And then I started moving out and learning about other aspects of India, the history, the culture, the religions, the people. I have collected so many books. And through the years of running my book club, I have been picking books from all these different countries and reading about everything. I've just got so many books. I can't even share them all that I have read on India for 2 years. And as a young woman, I subscribed to National Geographic, and I've subscribed to it pretty much off and on my whole adult life. It took me 43 years to graduate through college and get my art degree. So there were certain times where I was just too broke to subscribe, but I love India. I'm planning a trip to go. In fact, I have this jar that I'm saving with all my international dolls, where I'm saving money to go on this trip to India because I want to experience for myself. Now, I grew up in Kansas. I live in Texas. And I do all of my meetings right now through Zoom because of COVID. And I was planning on a trip, but this has shut everything down. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to open back up because I like to take my book club members to other countries. We've been to Greece. We've been to Italy. We've been through Germany. We've been to England. We've been to France. We've been on cruises. I took them to Book Expo in New York City. We've been to book festivals. It's all about the story for me. So when I saw that, storytellers, that's what my whole life's mission is to do, is to get these authors' books out in front of people so that they can be read and we can learn more about. In fact, our international book of the month is Guest House of Ganesha by Judith Tittleman. So I know you want this short and sweet. I'm going to send you photos. My whole house is a celebration of everything I picked up on my travels. I live in the woods. I don't know if you can see it. I'll send you some photos. I live in a very isolated part of East Texas because I like getting off the beaten path. I've backpacked through Colorado and all and up and down the southern coastline up to almost Canada. I have tent camped. I have RV camped. I am a big explorer. I love to see the world. So if you pick anyone to be on the show, I hope you'll think about me. I can give you so many references of people, all my authors, that especially those that have come from India, that say, you've got to talk to Kathy L. Murphy. She absolutely loves everything to do with the country. And I also am fascinated with how you're saving the tigers and the big cats. Just 15 minutes down the road from me, I have a Tiger Creek Reserve that does the same thing. And my grandson, who is going to be 3 coming up, he too has a big love of animals. So we're planning on going over there. And I one day hope to take him to India myself. So Kathy L. Murphy, if you want to read more about me, go to www.thepulpwoodqueens.com. My email is thepulpwoodqueen@gmail.com. And I also have a magazine called Reading Nation Magazine, www.readingnation.magazine, and a Kathy L. Murphy channel where I have a book and film club. I have the Pulpwood Queen Shah Rukh Khan fan and film club, which just met. I have a writers club, a Mama Cat book club, reading to small children, a Cool Cat club for middle readers and up. We have got so many programs going up because it's all about the story. So I think this is a wonderful thing. And I know that I live here in the United States, but I would love to be on the show. I love National Geographic, and I just love these guys. I mean, talk about ambassadors for India. I have totally gotten hooked because of their films and their books and all the things that they're doing to put out goodwill in the world towards peace. So thank you so much. Goodbye from Holly Lake Ridge, Texas. And this is just totally off the cuff. I'll be sending you this video along with some photos. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. Fingers crossed. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.